Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Straight Betting. We're straight betting. We got absolutely massacred last night. It was bad. It was real bad. It was bound to happen, though, right? I mean, I think we were on one of the craziest heaters I've ever been a part of. And when that happens, inevitably, we're not 25, 30% ROI prop bettors. I wish we were, but we definitely are not, right? We're probably closer to 10%, 8%, 12%. So we were kind of due some regression, and it always sucks when you're just like running so good, and then you finally get hit with the punch to the face. But that's exactly what happened. We got a big old punch to the face last night, and so we got 3 out of the 4 straight bet members. We didn't do the morning show this morning because Liam had some stuff he had to get up early for, and very valid stuff. So yeah, no morning show. And to be honest, I was happy that we didn't have to do the morning show, because after you have like a shitty night, it's like fuck, I just don't want to think about betting for a little bit. So anyways, Quentin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well, not too bad.
Yeah, wish you were joining on better terms, right?
Yeah, but got to make up
Yeah.
for it tonight.
Yep, that's all you can do. JJ, how are you doing? Well, JJ doesn't really have anything to be sad about. He went positive, but
I mean, hey, still could have been better, but got something out of it at least.
yeah, I know if I was in JJ's shoes, I'd be like whatever, like shit, it ain't my fault. Fuck it. Yeah, guys, I'll quick recap my stuff. We can recap all of our stuff real quick, and then obviously get to the questions, get to the plays, get to the questions. I had Hallie under. Look, I watched that game for like 2 minutes, and I saw Houston in zone, and I just turned that shit off. I'm like, what the fuck is Houston doing? So yeah, I mean, Houston, they got cooked by Pacers, got cooked by Hallie. Wasn't a good show, to be honest. I really don't care. I'd probably play that 9.5 line under against Houston every single time. Just usually Houston is very tough against assists, and that's a very high line for Halliburton. So yeah, I'd probably play that over again. Finney Smith shot 7 threes. He hit one close to the end of the game, so that was my only winner. I think that was a good bet. Chris Dunn played the 32 minutes that I wanted, but the Suns, man, I thought they were gonna, they started off the game by leaving him wide open and roaming off of him with Bol. And I was like, oh, this is a beautiful bet. He missed his like first 3 wide open threes or something, and then they just stopped leaving him wide open, which is kind of weird. Yeah, you think he'd keep leaving the dude wide open after he keeps on breaking. So yeah, he shot like over 5. His PRA numbers looked like shit, but the minutes were there, and initially the matchup was there too, right, with how they were defending him. So yeah, I guess that wasn't an amazing bet, but I don't think it was terrible either. And then I had 2 late ads that were correlated, and it was just a complete fucking whiff. I saw a good note from Ahan on Twitter, and I was thinking it as well. The Lakers played Jokic recently, and like limited him to 7 shots, and like post All-Star break, they've been along like the fewest points in the paint or somewhere near that, or fewest shot attempts in the paint and stuff. Like they've been like packing the shit out of the paint. So I thought for sure we were going to get a similar scheme where it's just like, okay, Zion, you are not beating us. But I guess looking back, it's like, okay, the Lakers probably didn't go super try hard to game plan against the Pelicans, I guess. So felt really, really good about both those reads going in, and just completely wrong, and they were correlated. So I went 0 for 2, and yeah, I went 1 and 4 personally. But JJ, if you want to quick break down your 2 picks or your 3 picks, if you watched them at all, or how you feel about them.
Yeah, so Goga, I watched that. He doesn't take many shots, so Raptors, they put they kept like putting a man on him when they were switching. And like the game before, since they had the same exact matchup, 2 of his shot attempts were just threes, but they're daring him to shoot threes. So I wasn't expecting him to take any this time, since he is 2 of 22 from there. A lot of his shots come from putbacks, and they've been one of the best at limiting offensive rebounds. So I was happy about that read. He ended up with like 2 or 4 from the free throw line and 0 field goal attempts. Terrence Mann, for whatever reason, they was daring him to shoot. It was kind of weird. Every time he had the ball in his hands, they would just literally let him shoot or like go under the screen, not even look at him. And he's shooting over 40% from 3 this season. So I was like, why would you do that? So that made 0 sense to me. But I mean, whatever. And then De'Aaron Fox, I mean, Brooklyn's just blitzing the hell out of everybody and like forcing others to shoot. And like De'Aaron Fox doesn't look like he wants to play right now when I just watch him. But I mean, Devin Vassell was just having a day too. So I mean, that helped a lot.
Yeah. I think that Fox read was really good. I think I should have been on that as well. The go-go one, when I saw you played go-go under 4, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is just like so random. But
I
shit,
always
you didn't
find the
take a
most
shot.
random plays possible.
Yeah. And then T-Man, to be honest, if I was a coach, I would probably defend him that same way, even though he's shooting good. It just like he's such a hesitant shooter, you know? Like, I don't know. So
he hasn't been hesitant at all when he's been with the Hawks.
Yeah.
And then because like he was when Trey came out of the game, he started running the offense.
Mm-hmm.
So he was initiating the pick and rolls and all that, and they would just like not even look at him.
Like getting guarded by like Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I thought you had the pretty good reads too. And even like Terrence Mann like hitting shots is like unlucky in my opinion. Like I don't know how many threes he got up, but shit, if he shoots 7 threes, I'm expecting
he started
him to
off the first half 4 or 5 from 3.
Yeah, well, you're cooked then if that's gonna happen.
He was like the only one making threes. They ended the game like shooting 16 of 30 or 16 of 41 as a team from 3.
Yeah, so I think you definitely deserved a winning day and you got one. So I think that's good shit for you, JJ.
Yeah,
the Goga niche one definitely was a cool look. And anytime a dude doesn't end with a field goal attempt and you have the unders, pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Quentin, do you want to go over your 2?
Yeah. Lopez, I didn't get to watch the game. I was keeping tabs with it. Saw he started out 0 for 4, and then ended up in with 13. I'm not too sure. He got up a ton of shots early. Jay just weren't hitting, and then Bridges. I don't know about this one. I mean, he only put up 1 3 in the first half, so I'm not very proud about that. But he went 1 for 4 in the second half, so I don't like that read at all, really. I'm not sure if the cat deal screwed that one up much, but the volume was much better in the games without cat earlier this season. So, yeah, not too happy for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Warriors are a tough team. I honestly have not been betting props against the Warriors because I just have no clue what they're going to do on a night-to-night basis anymore. They used to be like a big spot-up funnel, like super aggressive against the pick and roll, but yeah, they're trying new things every night, it seems like, scheme-wise. So yeah, we had a shit day, guys, but at the end of the day, we can just scroll up and see that we've been fucking really, really good, and that should make us all feel better, right? Okay. Let's see. Do we have any comments like chirping us? I'm guessing we fucking do. What's up, Andrew? How we doing? Professional Hornets Panthers. That's not going to be the case, dude. I promise you. When I move, I'm not going to watch the fucking Hornets. I'm sorry, Andrew. I am going to watch my Wolves, and I'm actually going to be super happy to watch my Wolves because I'll be living not in Minnesota, so League Pass can actually like pull up Wolves games for me, which is going to be nice. Yeah, definitely not going to be a professional Hornets Panthers capper though. What's up, J-Main? How you doing? What's up, T-Rev? Don't worry, it can happen every time. A bad night. Let's cash today. Agree. I second guess myself. I feel you. Man, I didn't play Obi for his birthday. Dunn is trash on offense for sure. No, like he is. It's really bad. But still, he's an NBA player. You know, like sometimes when you're trash on offense, you know, it can benefit you by getting left wide open, right? And just like touching the ball more, getting more assists if you're passing out of it, getting more. Yeah, sometimes it can just like lead to more volume though. You took his Zion. I was so confident in the scheme, and I was wrong. So I'll hold that up. Okay. Jared said fading Zion against a paint cut. Yeah, well, the thing is, like teams like the Lakers they limited Jokic to 2 field goals made. So I was thinking, if like Jackson Hayes and their scheme behind it can limit Jokic to 2 field goals, they can, do some decent stuff against Zion. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, cool. I think that's all the questions. All right, let's get into some props. Let's see. Quentin, I'll kick it to you first. What do you got for us today?
My first prop is Aaron Wiggins points. Got 12.5. You can get it Bet365 -120. Post it to the Discord earlier. It's moved up to 13.5 on some books, but you can still get 12.5 plenty places. So Wiggins, the last few games, the Thunder have pulled away in the end of the game, and he's been playing almost the whole fourth quarter. And when he is in the fourth quarter, he loves to pretty much ball hog. That dude gets up a ton of shots with like Alex Dukas and those dudes come in. But oh shoot, is my camera?
Your camera's off. Did you get too excited about Aaron Wiggins? Turn the camera up.
But anyways, it's a good scoring matchup for him. Pretty much every scoring type, and he should put up a ton of shots from deep. Since the All-Star break, he's played about 24-ish minutes, 25-ish minutes on average, and that's with Chet as well in some of those games. So he has faced the Grizzlies twice this year, while they were with some injuries in one game that they didn't have Lou and Case and Chet, but he was still able to dominate his opportunities that he was given. So I like Wiggins to get more than 12.5 here.
Yeah. I'm not a big like I said, I never really bet on these Thunder role players, to be honest. So, but just like looking at the matchup, I mean, I think this like Memphis is probably going to give up so many points. I think they're like just like overall. Are they post All-Star break? Let me quick refresh this. I think. Yeah, they're allowing the most points per game post All-Star break, and now they don't even have Jaren. Like, had good games. I'm sure that's due to. I know Memphis likes to get aggressive against like top options and stuff. I couldn't tell you what Shea's done. I guess Shea's still cooked. But yeah, there's no Alex Caruso off the bench, which I like for sure. I actually like the point that you mentioned about, there's a big spread on this one, right? 9 points. I guess it's not really big for an OKC game, but 9 points on the spread for this game. And yeah, he's just been really, really good. Like, let's see, since his little heater, what is he doing? He's averaging 17.9 over the last 15, hit it in 11 out of 15. I think this Memphis and play types are looking good. Scoring zones are looking good above the break threes. You're definitely giving that up. I just think that OKC might put up like 130 here, and if they do it comfortably, it's going to be a lot of Aaron Wiggins in the fourth, and he's just been in really good form. So, yeah, I definitely think this is a solid look. What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, I definitely like it. Off of Shea drives, they're definitely going to try and pack the paint, and it's going to leave a lot of guys open. Because exactly what they did last game when Jaren Jackson went down. They're probably going to do the same thing again with Shea.
Yeah, this is going to be a bad defense, dude. I don't know. They have no rim protection. Zach Edey, I don't think is going to be able to play in this game. I was looking towards his unders. Even with Jaren out, I just don't think Zach Edey, like he played 13 minutes last game against them. I don't see this as a game where Zach Edey can stay on the floor defensively. If Edey's on the floor defensively, they're going to be ridiculously bad on defense.
Yeah.
So I definitely like it. I think that I wonder what OKC's team total is at. Actually, I think their team total is around 130 because 9 point spread, 250 game total. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so a lot of points to be scored here. That's for sure. Okay, I'll take mine. I guess we're both Quentin. We're both going to be in the same game here. I took Bryce Sensabaugh of Utah over 16.5 points. I guess it's got a little juiced up at FanDuel where I took it, but it's it's still at a lot of places. FanDuel is probably just like the worst number now. Yeah, so like ESPN -105, Cedars -113. I don't hate like PA either if you can get it at like ESPN here. But yeah. So I have these filters up. I don't really care about how many points he scored here in these games. I mean, this one he was super efficient in. He scored 21 in each game, really good volume. But I'm more so looking at the minutes, right? So this is with Keontae George, without Laurie, without Collins, without Clarkson, without Sexton, without Kessler. So it's like all the guys who are missing, and then I just put in Keontae George, but I don't even think it matters really. Yeah. So these two games are both really recently, very recent. He had 26 minutes. He had 31 minutes. And I'm really just trying to not overthink this right here. When you take all these four guys off the court, I mean, their starting lineup's going to be like Collier, who really doesn't shoot. They have like Filipowski, who, he's a good play finisher and stuff. But, and then it's like KJ Martin and Johnny Juzang and shit. So, yeah, if you look at the sample with all these guys off the court, Sensabaugh's averaging like 19 field goals per 36. He's averaging like 25 points basically. When you do the math, I projected him for 28 minutes, so kind of just like split the middle, like a little bit low, I guess. But between these two games, I have him at 28 minutes. He comes out to 19.4 points per 28 minutes, and they're playing the Wizards, so it's like, I mean, the Wizards stink. I wonder, have the Wizards been like a terrible defense recently? I guess they have not. Okay, we know the Wizards though. I don't think the Wizards are, a great defense. So I think it's a, pretty positive matchup. So yeah, 19.4 points per 28, where I have met with all those guys off playing the Wizards. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like I said, I'm just trying to not overthink this one here. You guys got to take, or JJ, I'll kick it to you.
Yeah, against the Wizards, he's definitely going to chuck. I mean, all those guys out. That's just what he does. He just chucks,
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to live with the results, but regardless, it's a good bet, and he is going to get shots up.
Yep. Quentin, would you have a take on Sensabaugh points?
I like it. Pretty much everything JJ just said. He's going to get a ton of volume, so I like it.
Yeah, and I think we're getting a good number because he only played 16 minutes last game and didn't score a point. Yeah, so like I think that we're getting a really good number based off of like the last game, which I think is what's given us this buy low opportunity. So yeah, but obviously should slot back into the starting lineup without Sexton, and Kessler is out, so he won't start. But yeah, speaking of Walker Kessler being out, Quentin, let's hit us with your second play.
Yeah, so I took Filipowski RA 12.5, and FanDuel's got a better line than what I posted to the Discord now, but let's move down a little bit. But let's see. So Wizards here, obviously, it's gonna be a good matchup for him in both these categories, and I haven't been able to watch. I didn't get to watch the Jazz and Pistons game last time, but in the Pelicans game, he was able to get a ton of opportunities dishing the rock, and with the rebounds, I like the ceiling here as well against the Wizards, and he should play about the minutes with the guys down that I like for him to clear this line. And in the two games with all these guys out, he's cleared this line pretty easily. So, I mean, I gotta think he's gonna play a ton, and I like this spot a lot for him.
Yeah, I mean, 36 minutes in one of the games, 28 minutes. I think you could definitely pencil him in for about 30 or so. I've realized that he's been, getting a lot of assists too recently, which is, maybe he's being used as like a handoff guy. He's definitely more of like a fluid offensive player than Kessler. I like it. Like I said, I was really close to playing PRA for Flip, but yeah, it's like who else is starting? It's like KJ doesn't rebound. What's his name? Collier doesn't rebound. Sensabaugh doesn't rebound. Juzang doesn't rebound. Like no one rebounds in this like rotation really. Keontae doesn't rebound. So it's like he's at the center. Everyone else is just like deferring to him. He's playing the Wizards, who like terrible rebounding team. Let's see. Yeah, I mean we know that they're a terrible rebounding team. Let's see. Like, yeah, dead last on the year. Yeah, I don't know. I like it a ton. I actually think it's a really good bet. What do you think, JJ?
No, I love this bet. Yeah, without Drew Eubanks, he's taking on like a huge role at center. So,
yeah,
running that five, he's been getting a ton of rebound chances. Minutes have gone up. Yeah, he's got to keep riding with the high hand.
That's actually a good point, JJ. I never even thought about taking Drew Eubanks off the floor in the sample, because he was playing the 4 for a lot of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's some good shit. So yeah, you take. Okay, let's take. Where's Walker? Because I was like looking at his rebounds per 36, and they really weren't great, and I was like thinking, I'm like, why is that? It's probably because of Eubanks was playing the. Yeah, was he sharing? Let's see, was he sharing the floor with anyone else? I guess like Potter, but he's kind of like not. So I'm gonna take off like all these non-rebounding guys. I want to just quick check some stuff. I want to see, because he's really he's not sharing the floor with Potter. He's not sharing the floor with Toshibwe. Is there anyone else who he's like Taylor Hendricks? But that's like a while back. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, no, I like it. I like it a ton, Quinn. It's a great matchup too. Okay,
Sweet.
Let's get into some of the questions. Let's go to the first game, Miami at Cleveland. Is there any other questions on this? Let's see. Cavaliers players points. Okay, do you guys have any questions for Cavs, guys? I'm trying to like look at the comments. I don't see any Cavs questions. You guys get okay, Evan.
Yeah, they're on the bottom.
Let's see.
They're sending them in right now.
Okay, Jared Allen 10 plus boards versus the Heat. Yeah, so with Kalel's out, correct?
It should be. Last time I checked. Yep.
Okay, Kalel's out, so is Wiggins. Yeah, Heat stuff could be actually really interesting. So one thing I want to say about this game right away is that with Kalel out and Bam at the center, it's like now a brutal matchup for Mitchell and Garland, because they'll get ridiculously, it's like a very tough scheme matchup for them. And also with Bam doesn't really crash the offensive glass like that. Like Kalel really made them, playing both of those dudes made them like a really good rebounding team. But if you guys remember at the start of the year, like center rebounds overs against the Heat were like money. So I do definitely like Jared Allen. Actually, I don't know where you're seeing 10 plus rebounds at, but blindly I definitely like it for sure.
They're probably taking the alt line.
Yeah, produce.
Or it's Prizepicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is not going to be a good rebounding team. Let's see. Kalel didn't play in the last game, right? Bam Adebayo stats. I want to see what the Wizards dudes did for rebounding. It's also the Wizards, so like grain of salt. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Sar did not have a good rebounding game. Okay, Keyshawn George did though. Yeah, I just know this team's not going to be crashing the offensive glass like that anymore without Kalel. So I definitely lean over. Mobley under. It's a back-to-back for the Cavs. I don't know. I don't really have a take on this. Do you guys?
No, not really. I don't like the under really. I mean, I don't like the over either, but I don't think I really want to touch it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of indifferent because there's no Jovic, there's no Ware, no Wiggins, no Jaime. Like I don't know how they're gonna defend him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I know spot up guys on Cleveland are a good look in my opinion. I don't know what did Max Strus do. Okay. Like I think Max Strus is a pretty good.
I think.
Yeah. I like Max Strus stuff a fair bit here, to be honest. Just because I know they're gonna be super aggressive against Mitchell and Garland. I don't know. It is a back-to-back, so maybe we get like a random like Mitchell or Garland rest. See, I know who do they play 28 minutes? Okay, probably not, I guess. There's always an opportunity for it though, so I will say that. I think that's Strus. Yeah, like I said, Strus is in a great spot in my opinion. But yeah, see Mobley. Yeah, Mobley. I don't know. Maybe you get an Allen rest. It's always the case. But yeah, I don't have a crazy take on Evan. Okay, we'll get. Hey, I see that you asking about Justice. Can you comment that when we're around the other game? For me, can rest. Yeah, Garland or Mitchell. I agree. Bam under points and Hero under assists. I like Hero under assists for sure. Oh, what's that? It's always juice. Yeah, do you guys have a take on any of these?
Yeah, I would lean Hero under assists here, just because you're losing a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
Bam. It can go either way. I might lean over though.
Yeah, Bam's actually been playing really good hoops recently. Yeah, I'd probably stay away from Bam, but
you can still score on the Cavs in the paint even when they're fully healthy.
Yeah.
I like the Hero under assists.
I do too. It's just insanely juiced. I don't really like it at the price, but I like the thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Hero under 11.5 rebounds and assists. It's pretty much the same thing, like lean under for sure. Hero over assists. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I actually like you're going Donovan under 5.5 assists, Shaymaine. I probably don't like that. It's also insanely juiced. Actually, it's yeah. I don't like the I don't know if I like the over, but like I don't like the juice. Is Davion? Yeah, so it's Davion. Mitchell will be on. Yeah, Donovan. And
if he plays.
Oh, it's Davion.
He's still day to day, I think.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he is. Okay.
But if he plays, I think he should definitely be able to limit him some.
Well, it's also scheme wise too with Bam at the center, right? It's like remember like in the years past, just like it's like an auto under on Heat guards basically, or on like pick and roll handlers against the Heat back before they started starting Ware.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but they need someone who can actually navigate screens, and they finally got that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Winter. You're talking about. I don't mind hero points. The Cavs just like switch everything and like let guys go 1-on-1 with them. So yeah, I don't hate that. Yeah, 30th in isolation, but
What do you guys think about Duncan?
I was thinking about it until like his PRA bumped up, but he should get 30 plus minutes.
Yeah, Duncan. I don't know.
They don't have anyone else to play.
Yeah, they have no depth right now. Yeah, Tyler Hero, like I said, I'm very confident that they'll kind of just like go 1-on-1 with him. If you go to like, see, Kobe White had 25, Anthony Simons had 27, Poole had 45. I guess Hero only had 22 there, but THT just had 22 on him. Okay. Yeah, Matt, I actually think that like a good chance. There's like a really good chance of someone resting for Cleveland, right? I mean, they have absolutely nobody, or the Heat have absolutely nobody. It's in Cleveland. Like they don't need to, play these guys on a back-to-back. So, yeah, I don't hate it. Jared Allen could get rested. Maybe one of them could definitely get rested.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point.
Okay, Wolves and Hornets. I don't really want to look at anything for this just because, look, I don't even know if Rudy's props are listed. I don't know if he's going to play or not. But it's like, I don't know who's going to play for the Wolves. It's a back-to-back for them. Randall just came back. Dante just came back. I think Dante would play. Conley's old as hell. I just don't know who's going to play for the Wolves, especially like the Rudy aspect is huge for, scheme-wise against the Hornets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't think it's worth like really going over this game. I don't know about you guys.
Not at all.
Yeah. Because Tommaso had Gobert rebounds. Look, I don't know what he's gonna play for minutes. It's so confusing to me. He's at 10.5 against the Hornets, which sounds nice and stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of like variables at play. So I'm gonna just let's skip this game and go to the next one because I can't give anyone good answers on this stuff until we have more closure. I didn't really look into this game much, guys. Do you guys know if there's any like injuries that are significant?
I mean, I just gotta wait on Grant, right?
Yeah. What about Derek White's probable, Peyton Pritchard's probable, Jaylen Brown's questionable, Jason Tatum's questionable, and then Kristaps and Drew are doubtful. So maybe we get one of the Jays that not playing.
Do they have a back-to-back coming up, or I haven't checked? Yeah, so they have a game tomorrow as well, so one of them's gonna rest probably.
Yeah, I'd agree there. I could sneaky see. So Horford's gonna play. It seems like Simons probably gets dropped. What's Denny at? Denny. And then we don't Portland. Robert Williams is out. Jeremy Grant's questionable. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Al Horford threes make sense. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, Al Horford stuff makes a fair bit of sense. I think just because of like the clinging aspect, not really being able to move.
Yeah.
He's been playing big minutes.
Yeah, the main thing for me, I just want to see if Grant's not playing, and then I'm probably just gonna plug in Simons.
Yeah. Yeah, wait for some of this stuff too. Agreed. Let's see, does anyone have any? Anthony points. I think that makes sense. I will say, I just don't like the Celtics like to like experiment with shit against like shitty teams. That's like the one. I couldn't guarantee that he's gonna get dropped, and I don't know.
But if Grant sits out, you can guarantee he's gonna get shots.
Yeah, facts. Avdia rebounds and assists 9.5. Probably judge it by 10.5, right? Yeah, Denny makes a fair bit of sense. I think Denny just like wait for Grant, I guess, because if you play Denny over stuff and then Grant plays, like you can randomly get screwed with like minutes and stuff. So I'd probably say you got to wait for that. Does anyone have Tatum thoughts on the under?
I mean, this is definitely a matchup he can ISO.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the problem.
Yeah. His line does seem high though. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tatum under assist makes a fair bit of sense.
I think my worry is probably him or Brown probably sits out here since it's the first leg of a back-to-back. So, like, taking it under now, if you want to, probably wouldn't be the play.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because, yeah, Portland likes you to go one-on-one. They'll let you get pull-ups and, like, mid-range shots, which is definitely Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's game.
Yeah, for sure.
They kind of
Al
want
Horford.
everything else.
Let's see. I wouldn't play this, Anish. Just you're getting guarded, but he's getting guarded by Klingon. He's gonna get like wide open threes and shit. Like Klingon can't fucking move. Okay. Utah and Wizards. I guess we already kind of went over this stuff. We gave out 2 plays from it, like Sensabaugh over points, Filipowski over RA. Let's see. Is it Alex Sarr? Over 1.5 threes.
I was looking into this one last night. It's a little juiced now, but I did like it a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like this at this price.
Yeah.
You know, Alex Sarr is not a trustworthy shooter. I don't even know if Filipowski is going to be in like a deep drop. I don't think he would be because he's like pretty mobile, you know. I mean, compared to some other centers. So, yeah. I actually like Portland spread too, not going to lie.
Winter, I guess, that asked about JB under lean.
I wouldn't. I don't like it, Winter. It's like Portland will just let those dudes go one-on-one. Keontae over points. Oh, wow. This is probably a pretty good bet too, huh? He's gotten 20 shots up in every game without Collins, Markkanen, Sexton, and Clarkson.
Yeah,
I think that's a good bet. Is there anything else from Utah? Collier, PA. I don't really like Collier stuff. Dude, what I realized about his assists is that he doesn't have like the scoring around him to get assists really, like how he used to. I guess he did have some pretty good games here, but yeah. What do you guys have thoughts on Collier?
It's probably something I personally stay away from.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I got to quick use the bathroom. Can you guys answer some of these questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrington over 2.5 threes. Let me see. Yeah, so no Poole, no Brogdon.
He's got the volume the last few games without Poole.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely gonna be taking some shots. I would lean over to like put like a little sprinkle on it.
Yeah,
Nothing too crazy.
If you can get plus 140, it's pretty solid.
Yeah. Carrington 4.5 assists. At 4.5, it definitely makes sense. A little juiced right now, but I know you got those nice books over there, Tommaso. So, I mean, yeah, 4.5, I would take it if you can get a decent line.
Okay, what did I miss? Are we still in this game?
Yeah, so we just talked about Carrington threes and then assists.
Okay. Let's move it on. This game stinks. Let's see. Dallas and Milwaukee. Let's just like do some game breakdowns. Do you guys have any like hot takes on this game or anything? See, it's a back-to-back for the Bucks and the. I'm curious on Mavs stuff. If you guys have anything on the Mavs, like, I mean, this team is like, I don't know what the hell's going on with them, but Brook Lopez is probably going to sit in the deepest drop ever against Spencer Dinwiddie. I will say that. I wish that his threes were just like minus like 110, which obviously they're not. But
probably going to take Giannis assists.
Giannis assists. Yeah. Do you have the? I just have like a little bit of like, fuck. Are the Mavs even like? What are they doing? Like, are they going to start like tanking?
Well, whenever they play Giannis, they just trap the shit out of him.
Yeah. Like, but do they want to win anymore? That's just like the only thing. Quentin, do you have anything?
People got contracts to play for, so I mean,
yeah,
but they're not going to try. But the players are going to try.
Yeah, I like Giannis assists. I liked it more at 5.5 when you got it there last time, but it's still plus money 6.5. That's not bad at all. Also, just like this is probably going to be like a limited minute spot if the Bucks, the game script goes as planned. But Quentin, do you have anything that you were looking at for this game?
I was looking at Prince a fair bit, and that kind of does correlate a little bit with the Giannis assists a bit. But I mean, he's been shooting it really well. Obviously, some of the games without Giannis and Lillard, but I don't know. I haven't looked at it a whole lot. It's a decent spot up matchup, and he just hit it against them at the beginning of the month. So it's definitely something I'm going to look into a bit more. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, I mean, if Giannis is going to get super aggressive doubles, I think it makes sense, right? I mean, that's the only way.
Mavericks give up a lot of corner threes, and that's Prince all day.
Yeah.
Let's go to that team shooting. Corner threes. I think the Mavs have kind of cooled down on that a little bit, but yeah, just like it's against Giannis, right? It's like matchup dependent.
Yeah, when they play Giannis, they're going to give it up.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have no one to guard him. Let's see. Who's Dallas going to start at the 5? Kai Jones? Like, shit, Dwight Powell?
It's going to be one of those two.
Yeah. Do you guys have like Max Christie thoughts? I could see Christie just starting to play like really big minutes. I wish that we had Jaden Hardy lines. I'm probably just going to like blindly bet Jaden Hardy. I like anything under like 16.5 or something.
When you say big minutes, I mean, he's already been getting like high 30s. It's just like some blowouts and like probably like poor play. He's gotten a little bit less, but he's kind of had to mix it a little bit everything.
It would make sense to try to, develop Christie moving forward. Yeah, I mean, like, now I don't think Najee Marshall's like a big, like, oh yeah, now that these guys are out, like, I can like create for myself. I don't really see that with Najee.
Could be like a Najee Marshall assist type of thing. Well, I guess they already figured that out. They already has a 4.5 line.
Yeah, and then it's like Clay, Dinwiddie, like fucking Kessler, Edwards.
Clay's gonna struggle.
Oh, Jaden Hardy's out. Oh, that's actually big, bro. Oh crap. I completely forgot about that. Okay, should we just like go take the whole Mavericks team like off? Because I can promise you, if you take like Kyrie, Luka, and Jaden Hardy off, you're gonna see some like random shit. Let's see, Jaden Hardy. That's actually big. Kyrie, and then PJ, Luka. The two fucking centers, dude. I mean, we're just taking off everyone. Let's start off with this and like look at points, because I don't really think like points is gonna really be affected by those bigs. Actually, it's definitely not. Should we take off those 25 AD minutes?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Clay under.
Officially?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, he's probably like gonna play.
He doesn't do shit without Luka or Kyrie.
So without, it's like Exum, who's out too. Exum's also out, by the way. It's like, my gosh, bro. There's like nobody. We're looking at like small ass sample sizes, but so Omax should play a lot. He's young. Who the fuck be shooting, bro? Max Christie doesn't. I guess 26 minute sample, but like,
why is Clay going to be checked out? What does he have to play for?
Yeah,
Clay's season is cooked. They need to be playing for a protected top 10 pick right now.
Clay's probably going to play like 24 minutes and just be like limited.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Clay under, I think it was 17.5 on DraftKings. Yeah, minus 110.
So Christie's field goal attempts, it's only a 26 minute.
365. But I mean, how many people have those like few books? That's the only reason why I'm picking 17.5 to put on my record. But I mean, obviously, if you can get 18.5, take that.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think this through, bro. Like, who makes sense to like for Dallas to like do good? Do y'all have any like takes?
I mean, Spencer has to chuck here.
He does, absolutely, and he should get the opportunity to do so.
Yeah,
I kind of want to bet on like someone on Dallas who's like young and gonna start. You know, so it's like I think that there's no reason for. I get that Max Christie's like has like terrible numbers in like the small sample size.
Yeah,
but Max Christie, I don't know, man. If I'm Dallas's front office, I'm telling Max Christie, I'm giving him usage. I'm letting him, experiment off the bounce. I don't know. What's his PRA?
Yeah, if I'm Dallas front office, I'm not walking outside for a while.
You're not showing face in front of the American Airlines Center?
And you just raised the ticket prices the day before? I don't think so.
Yeah, this is fucking ugly. Yeah, I like that Clay under. I really do. JJ, I think that it's like, what are you tracking at? Minus 113
17.5 DraftKings.
Why don't you do Caesars? Oh yeah, never mind. I'm tripping.
Yes, you are.
Why don't you track at a worse price, bro? You got to be authentic. Clay Thompson under 17.5 points. Minus 110. DK. Yeah, and then Clay's gonna be like the focal point too of like the defense. Like Clay can't handle being like the focal point, It's like he can't self-create at all. I actually really like this JJ. What's his PRA? I might fade that, not gonna lie. Second is one.
Yeah.
I kind of just think that Clay is like, what's the point of playing Clay at this point? What are his numbers with all these guys off? It's fucking let's take that shit. Clay. So yeah, he is chucking, but I don't think he's really going to be making shit. Yeah, no, I think it's a good bet. I think he's probably going to play like 24 to 26 minutes. Okay. White Powell can't score 4 points, bro. They're missing everyone. Okay. Sacramento, Denver. Do we have any thoughts here, guys?
Let's see in a second.
So
this Nuggets team is no depth, bro. Jokic is questionable.
Yeah.
MPJ is probably going to play like absurd minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon has actually, I think, been like legit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So you never want to play around with his minutes. His minutes are always dicey too to begin with. Where's Jamal Murray? He does 23.5. Oh my, 5.5 assists. I might play Jamal Murray 5.5 assists. All these starters, Mike Malone doesn't like shortening the rotation. Or he just likes to like pivot to like massive minutes.
Yeah.
Bron might be in like a Josh Hart role moving forward, not gonna lie. I don't know. This
game's
like,
what, 47 minutes on Sunday?
Yeah.
Almost the whole game.
Yep. But yeah, with I think no Strother actually matters a fair bit for like MPJ minutes and stuff. Let's see, Kings give up a ton of catch and shoot. It's MPJ with like 34 plus. Pretty good stuff.
So I thought about his threes last game. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger.
Jokic
not last game, but the game before against Detroit.
Jokic RA. Yeah, they're gonna. Oh my goodness, he's been a wagon. I know he's questionable. Do you guys have any thoughts on how? I think Jonas Valanciunas sneaky. Like, what is it? I like Jokic's threes here. That's what I like. Because Jonas Valanciunas, low key, is like strong as shit. Not even low key. He's strong as shit. Yeah. And I wouldn't even like mind like playing single coverage with not single coverage, but like I don't think you have to like help. Like Jonas Valanciunas doesn't match up well with a lot of people, but Jokic, I think that like he actually does.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know how aggressive they are with doubles. I know the Kings just aren't a good defense.
Jonas is also back to film the last couple games.
Mm-hmm. Jonas is also a tough rebounding matchup because he just like contests everything, and like I said, he's strong as hell. So I can't say that I like the rebounding matchup for Jokic. I actually really dislike it. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like a fair price line, I would say. Yeah, what about Jonas stuff? Jonas's lines are mad high, bro. I do like Jonas stuff though. I might play Jokic over 1.5 threes though, if I'm being honest with you. Let's see. If we go to let's go to stat moves. Okay, so take away the Wizards game probably because I guess he shot 3 for 6. Okay, well Jokic never really shoots in high volume, but okay, OKC Memphis. Any takes besides the Wiggins stuff?
There's just so many. I don't know. Like, are all these dudes still questionable? Who? I guess it's just Ja.
Oh, okay. That's questionable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I really like Baines under points. Even like if Ja plays or if he doesn't play, I like both these guys unders. Let's see who's questionable. Santi, but it's just like there's so much like stuff that needs to settle, in my opinion. Brandon Clark, I think, is gonna play a lot of minutes personally. Because Zach Edey, like I said, without Jaren, let's see what did Brandon Clark play last game? Brandon Clark.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till Ja's rolled in or out, and then I'll make my decision on which one.
Yeah. Let's see. So Jaren basically missed the entire game. I think Edey played a lot, but like I said, I don't see Edey playing here, like at all. I just don't know, dude. You can't.
They had zero rim protection.
Fuck it, bro. Dude, I'd rather just have no rim protection than have like not be able to like you won't be able to defend any sort of action with Edey.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like him in the game, like didn't help at all protecting the rim. So it's like you might as well try something different.
Yep. I really like this under. Like let's see. This was with Jaren, but he did only play 13 minutes. I just don't see the minute. I don't know how he's going to be able to play, if I'm being honest with you. What do you have, Edey? I think I have Edey for like 22 minutes max, and that's like if the game's a blowout and he benefits from it. I could see, I really like Edey unders. You guys have a take?
Honestly, I have no idea what his minutes are going to be because they might fuck around and just try to do the exact opposite of what we're saying.
He had a game without Jaren. Oh, that was the first game of the year where he played 15 minutes. And that was the only game without Jaren. In this game, he played 23 minutes and a 20-point loss. Also, second game of the year, it looked like.
Yeah, I think close to low 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like an 18 to 23 or something.
Well, it's also like a brutal matchup, though, right? It's like, I hope that Edie, if I take this under, Edie will low-key dominate Chet. That's the only thing I'm like a little bit scared about. It's like if he gets some minutes with Hartenstein off the court, like I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
But like I think like the minutes with Hartenstein off the court are like terrible, or with Hartenstein on the court, it's like a terrible matchup.
No, that makes sense.
But also, Edie can't guard Chet either, so it's like, would you even like want him to be like at the 5 when Chet's out there?
Yeah, I mean, you got to live with something.
I just don't think he could play. That's why I'm also interested in Brandon Clark stuff, though. It's like Brandon Clark, I think, is like pretty locked into like 20, 25 here or 24.
Yeah, because I thought they would have pulled him sooner last game with the pace that the Hawks are playing at, but just didn't happen. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, the Hawks just aren't very good. OKC, very good, though.
Yeah, they were good enough to beat them last game.
Oh yeah, I guess Memphis keeps on losing in heartbreaking fashion. Lost by they're like my Wolves.
Yeah, and Zach Edey closed last game. He played most of the fourth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Detroit Clippers. I really like Cade stuff, to be honest with you. I think you could like make a case on like PRA, maybe even points. I mean, just Clippers have been pretty drop coveragey. I know Luka had some crazy games against them. If you go to like opponent pull-ups post All-Star break, they're allowing the most. So yeah, JJ, what do you think about Cade stuff?
I don't know. This Clippers team is just weird.
That's a really bad spot for the Clippers.
Just every spot's been a bad spot since the All-Star break.
Yeah, I mean these
kind of crazy.
These Clippers. I know Kawhi's obviously not playing, but they just like blew a massive lead to the Suns. That was bad. Colin Gillespie, by the way, guys, I watched most of that game, and Colin Gillespie was spazzing. What do you think about like Asar under 12.5 points? Maybe a little sell high here. You could make this team is blitzing the shit out of Cade. This team is blitzing the shit out of Cade. Has no rim protection. The Jazz are just a bad defense in general. But if you go to here, team shooting restricted area. Clippers are allowing the fewest field goals and shot attempts in the restricted area by like a wide margin last 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about that? That could potentially be pretty bad for Asar, obviously, if you're not going to get a ton of little bunnies down low.
Yeah, no, I think it's a solid spot to sell high on him.
Yeah. I will say he's probably going to play 22 to 30 minutes. Still, it's like a little under. Maybe Harden gets him in foul trouble. Quinn, do you have any thoughts on this game?
Not a whole lot, to be honest. Yeah, nothing at the moment, to be honest.
Okay. So this is cool for Clippers stuff, I guess. They just played without Norman, Kawhi, and Ben. So it's like very similar. You should expect very similar stuff. Harden shot very poor, had 18 points. Didn't even this is really bad for Harden. 5 for 22, 5 for 8 from the stripe. Not great stuff. Only had 5 assists on 15 potentials. What did Zubac do? Zubac only had 13 points. Didn't really play great either. Had 15 rebounds, though. Let's just go to that game. James Harden stats, because Pistons are probably going to do a similar scheme, right? They won the game. I think I've been getting away from head-to-head stuff a little too much recently. I think head-to-head stuff is like for the same year is very valuable. Where's Harden? Okay. Bogey got up a ton of shots, so Chris Dunn got up a ton of shots. My guy Chris Dunn. They had Derek Jones in that one. What is Bogey at?
I was close to playing him in that game on the 24th, but his line was at 13.5 for that game. He's been shooting it pretty bad.
Go to Clippers.
Yeah, he's super streaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, man. I guess there's nothing really standing out to me here. Yeah, Harden unders. Yeah, I guess Harden under assists maybe. He just doesn't have no like assist targets besides Zubac. Let's see with Kawhi. Kawhi, Norm off. Yeah, Harden with Kawhi and Norman off, guys. This is bad, bruh. Only 7 assists per 36. I'll play this right now, I think. Yeah, that's not great at all. Could just be like a tired leg spot for the Clippers too.
Yeah.
Did have 15 potentials, but I don't expect his potentials to be converted at a very high rate, you know, with who they got.
It just depends what Bogey does. Either going to play like ass or he's just going to turn to Steph.
Yeah. I guess he's had some good assist games here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up. Let's see, guys. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button real quick before we head out. Let's quick go over the plays, recap the plays. Quentin, I'm going to kick it to you first. Oh, shit.
I got Aaron Wiggins 12.5 points and Filipowski 12.5 RA.
Yes, sir. I have Sensabaugh over 16.5 points. I played it because I think he plays 28 minutes. And with all the Jazz guys off the court who are missing, he is averaging 19.4 points per 24 minutes. And they're playing the Wizards, which, you know, obviously I think is a plus matchup. And JJ?
I'm playing Klay Thompson under 17.5. I mean, without Kyrie and Luka creating his shots, like, it's really hard for him to do anything. Kyrie's out for the season now. They don't really have much to play for, so I really see him having like a limited cap here. But I mean, without both of those guys, he's under in 6 to 8 games, averaging like 13.5 points per game. So yeah, someone needs to help him create his shot.
Agreed. He needs gravity. He'll probably get a ton of like contested ass threes up and not probably make them, you know?
Yeah.
So who's the capper in the middle screen? This is Quentin. Quentin, say what's up to Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Okay. Is there any so people were talking about Harden stuff? Was there anything else? Jern, yeah, I'm off this Jern assist train, bro. Fuck that shit. Yeah, Harden under points. Yeah, I don't know. I lean under on Harden stuff. I think it's a tough spot back to back with travel. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely a tough spot. This Clippers team might just not score a lot. I do really like Pistons. Pistons minus 4.5. Yeah, I feel like that feels short. I feel like this Clippers team is not good without Kawhi and Norman. So, yeah, I think that Pistons are the way better team here. Okay. Yeah, the spread. Yeah, Montreal, I fuck with it. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Oh. And I screwed that up completely.